Okay, we're live. I gotta take a shit. Hold on, I'll be back. Fuck. Sniping me. I just got the Twitch ping. I'm back. Hooray. My grand return. Damn ads. So, what is the vibe today? Whoa! Hi, wishes. Amazing. That's a good development. It's good to see. Yeah, all the homies love not dying. So what is up, wishes? My dear friend, KSL Vibo. Hmm. You know, surprisingly enough, last stream actually had no down. It did not go down, which is incredible. It never happens. You know? Like, maybe I won't get rid of the sign. Just on the off chance that it happens. You know? Like, Jesus. Hmm. Sí, yo puedo hablar en español. Hmm. Alright. May as well get started with the game. I got the Discord ping. Let's go. W. It's all working. Yo! Ah, come on. Why aren't you working? God damn it. The Deo tube? On one. What the fuck? Alright. Yeah, honestly, I've been considering changing my stream time to something just more manageable for everyone. Because I feel like I'm streaming at points where, like, no one's gonna watch. So I might as well just, like, change the time that I'm doing it and then just still be consistent there. Hey, Graham. How's game night going? Yeah, I'm still I'm probably gonna, I don't know, maybe do weekends. Because all my streams during the weekdays don't go. Hey, Nat, I finally got around to playing Valhalla. I spent the $15 on it, and so far it's been pretty worth it. The music's pretty jammy, and I do quite like it, and the story's been really good. Like, although the gameplay is pretty simplistic, the majority of it really just comes from the talking, which has been really good. I like the storyline so far. The White Knight, like the supposed terrorist attacks. Yeah. I'm sure. I'm liking it so far. Alright. So, last we left off, I just took my break. I think one of the androids stopped by for drinks, before work. I know we gave the we gave the White Knight her helmet back. We got the pop star drunk before her show. Oh hey nerd. Let's see. Yeah. Got him. Roasted. Fresh air does wonders for you. And the value of fresh anyway. Dynamite? Oh, that's right. There was the weird detective dude that stopped by and kept asking for information because I'm a bartender. And then I don't have any information because I'm a bartender. I'm not like a fucking spy. Anyway, now you're all caught up. Tool Hobby Dynamite. Sounds like heavy duty tool. Ah! Ah! Thank you, Wishes. Jesus. I'm gonna have to make another emote after you. For real. The one of very few. You're a heavy duty tool. Yeah. Yes, I am. Ew. Ah, welcome back. Could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. These people are new. Hey, bartender, what that noise just now sound like to you? I say it sounds like construction, but Betty here says it's dynamite or something like that. No one can agree. There's this repeated noise that sounds a lot like gunshots, and no one can seem to agree what it sounds like. You think it's dynamite? No, it's probably backfire from a car. It's a gunshot. Firecrackers! See, the sounds have been going on all night, and we can't figure out what they are. Hello, Socks. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to... who is he? Gillian. Nice to meet you. I don't know. You have more of a John face. Where was he last weekend? I don't know. Don't care. He already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer. Beer too. Alright. 2 beers. Time for the gameplay. All mixed. One, 2, 3. Boom. There you go. Thank you. After work beer is always the best beer. Yep. So, bartender. Just call me Jill. It's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Well, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars. So it's just the same. Nothing's changed. I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh? You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. It's about the girl sleeping next to you? Oh, that's right, Streaming Chan. Don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. She was hella annoying. And also, incredibly relatable. You'd be saying that with at least 6,000 people listening. Let them hear. I don't care. 6,000 people? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. Sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person. Probably is. 6,000 people are watching and hearing this? Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera's against the table. I don't know how many are still in the channel, though. I see. So there would be a lot more witnesses if something's said. Do any of you have a criminal past? For real? Me and my average 4. Plus or minus some on the weekends. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What'd you do? Painted graffiti outside my high school saying Mr. Mr. Alright. Simple reasoning. She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied two of my classmates. Sure, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall, but it gave everyone the courage to speak up. So how's stuff at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. No. Farmer Fabrics? Name rings a bell. It's the textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. Oh, that one. I think they were here at the bar a while ago. Yeah. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and spit everywhere. Ah. Anyway. Dog clothes? We hired a new employee and she showed the higher-ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. Those designs were embarrassing, you know. But something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else? Whatever this guy orders. Let's see. Brantini. 2 of them. Alright. Da-da-da. One, 2, 3. What? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did fucking planning ride. Aged. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bop. And I forgot to age it. Ah. Just gotta slow down. Bruh. There you go. You have such a wimpy taste indeed. Deal. Not all of us spent their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. You missed nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kick myself. Something on your mind? That girl that's designing the clothes. Laura? What about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well it's almost painful. It's so cliche I can't help but cringe when I look at her. Cringe? It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche. You just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Beat the shit out of him? Buddy, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. I wasn't gonna kick her. Why do you think I'd kick her? Because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently, unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm gonna do something better. I feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor. Every damn time. Every damn time. I don't think the counter has ever hit 2. Like, Jesus Christ. Are we at least back? Are we? Okay, at least reconnection was pretty good. Reconnection was fast. That's good to see. At the very least. Alright. Yeah, for real, it's never a real AK stream if it doesn't go down. I'm getting rid of that fucking goddamn counter. It's never gonna happen. I'm never. Hold on. And the sneeze is gone. Utterly painful. Also, hold on. I made a thing. Boom. There we go. The hell happened to that? No, I'm just a veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized a meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly those pants rob her of her charm. What do you mean? Make her look too uptight, and at a glance she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. Ah. Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. Yeah, the days without accidents. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Yeah. Days without incident. Like, it's always 0. It's always 0. It's never gonna hit, like, 2. The day it hits 3, hell will have frozen over. God forbid it ever hits 4, because then pigs are gonna start flying. I'm gonna owe a lot of money. Wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There's also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt. That kilt was awesome. Damn, she's a nice hearing. Now that I think about it, that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is based on just their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing. You actually made that sound weird as hell. Yeah, I have a habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You just made it sound like I'm some sort of creep. I did? What did you think about me? Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. Although, the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said. Like you'd like to see that scenario. You're thinking too much. What do you think about Gillan? He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Let's have another round. Sounds like a good idea. You only have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your taste in drinks. You'll thank me later, trust me. Then 2 strong drinks, manly drinks. I don't care which ones. Well, shut up. Strong and manly. I can get manly. Gut punch, bitter, manly, strong. Spicy, manly, strong. Sour, classy, burning. I'm gonna do the gut punch because it has optional ketramine, and I can get these guys fucked up. These guys are gonna get absolutely fucking wasted. Every single one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 aged and mixed. 1, 2, 3. Boom! The gut punch. Flank grind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as much crouching routine as humanly possible. Aged. 1, 2, 3. And serve. Now drink. Man, you'll get used to it. Hey, Joe, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? Rude assumption. You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank. Joe? First year high school. The guy I had my eyes on for a whole year asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches. Yeah. Youch. Sorry, the worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. I knew the guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later, just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it happens, I felt nothing. They confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that should just be eradicated. Anyway, why the question? Hey, piece of scram. Yeah? These are the situations where you should stop me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the question, though? That's fucked up, though. What the fuck? Why do people do that? I was asking because one of my ex's cousins had been hitting on me the past couple of days. If it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of crap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke. Well, I'd suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense. It's based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention. It's better than my suggestion. What was yours? Waterboarding. What? The fact that she knows how to waterboard someone is what scares me the most. The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer. I don't see anybody making a fuss about that. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended. Gina, which one was that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button. Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should get going. Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill. Bye. Come again. Back. Damn cats moon the internet antenna. I know, the soundtrack goes so fucking hard. Yeah, yo, some guy said I should tell you that the bunny's late. Whatever that means. Ah, shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. Yeah. Shouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention, and everything gets easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. Hello, Joe. Stella. Here for another drink? Not really. It's just around the neighborhood and... Right. Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house. And thought someone who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it. Wishes, who are you saying that about? Are you saying that about Gillian? The fuck? Really? I don't know what to say. Thanks. Well, it's nothing, really. This just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after somebody tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank... Oh, God's sake. White hair, dude. That is... Okay. I wonder if she'll be alright. Hello, Jamie. Good evening, Jill. You see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? Yeah, it's literally right there. News flash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Gil stormed off just a minute ago, though. I see. I guess the bunny was late. The fuck? What can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, blended. 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. Mars Blast. 1 Mars Blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars Blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellow-ish? Then again, the whole Red Planet thing is still its nickname. Yeah, can't believe them. Hey, who's this girl? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that a supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Ah. Hey boss, the explosions were caused by a supersonic drone. Sounds better than firecrackers. I'm trying to figure out what they were all day. Let's see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. And this one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing pretty suspicious. Sus? Huh. Man, if only Gil was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots. Are you worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've just kind of gotten used to it. You can be troublesome. Sometimes. Say, do you think that the people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time a bank has been closed like that, but something's off about this. Off? No. I don't know. Maybe it's the hour. Maybe it's the fact that the news is making a unusually big stink out of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? A girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to the bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but... Never mind. You want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Sure. Bop, bop, beer. Here. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. I bet it does. I bet it does. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting, helped to foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. You seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading? I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you upload yourself and effectively, that new someone's in cyberspace, you will still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? That's an interesting point. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberself's space self found out about the real you somehow. Oh, imagine talking to your other self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations, exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop. It's kind of heartbreaking, sad. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain into the ether, only to find out their physical bodies are still alive and here instead of living in a place where there is no disease. I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. It used the words, burn the brain. All for nothing, because the data would be corrupted or broken. Halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something after that. That subject interests you, huh? Makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here. It was a pleasure. Say hello to Gillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. Alright, all done. Wanna stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. A couple of matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. Should be installed by now. Hydrate, got it. Nano camo, isn't that a tad expensive? Fuck. Yep, to be honest, I asked my mom for it. She had been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. She'd been asking that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Huh. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. So, how will the nano camo module change from your apartment? Get the basic plan, walls, and one piece of cloth. So I picked my katatsu too. You have a katatsu? You know what a katatsu is, boss? I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a katatsu? Not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. The Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day to grab a beer. Yeah. More dancing. Tired. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything. Don't worry. Alright. Sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. A nice ball pattern or something. Flawless I did not get a flawless service. What? I specifically remember having a failure. But, alright, free money. A fan even though it's winter. Nano camo to customize my room. Cool. Something to liven things up in my room. So how do I use the... Oh, nano camo. Incredible augmented eye. About... Huh. So how do I... Oh, customize. Bob. Oh, and it costs money. Ooh. I have $4,000. I can buy a nice wallpaper. I don't know what these look like though. Oh, hey Liv. Yeah. Me when I was stream. I kind of like that one. I kind of want to get this one. It's like half my cash though. Hold on, I'm gonna buy the fan first, so... Joe bought what she wanted and is pleased with herself. She'll surely focused at work. What do you mean the tampon one? Oh, you mean like the... Oh, you mean the table? Whack. I'm gonna get this. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't go with the table though. Thus, those go together, I guess. Close enough, even. Close enough for me. Let's look at the news. Streaming Chan thread: Apollo Bank is getting attacked. No one's reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Nature of their threats. Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. Posting from the site looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. They want Quincy to quit and White Knights disbanded. Actually helping the protesters. Whack. Yeah. Yeah, I know. The shirt, it's funny. No one see last night's escapade. She was at the Valhalla bar. Bartender was a cutie, but the man is she full of herself. Don't care. Going next week to ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask anyone out. She's still sleeping. Yeah, the bartender's been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words. Lol. Wonder if there's illegal activity going on in there. Like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. True. Still, wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city. Nice net. Crash is one hell of a drug. Alright. What about this? Augmented Eye. Augmented Eye is being attacked. Hi everyone, we take your security seriously here at Augmented Eye. We have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, AE staff. Oh, there we go. Alarms arise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announced that what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at Apollo Trust Bank. Information suggests that currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. White Knight's counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. That can't be good. Guess I'll get to work. Good evening. Huh? Didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so it seems more and more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know? You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, can't afford to not come here with the bar closing soon. Wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means to get their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Not important. He wasn't back yet? Yep. Wouldn't worry too much about him though. If you say so. Girl still here? Yep. Sleeping so peacefully, I felt bad about waking her up. So, you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss. It's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady. Sleep another hour, and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Ah, fuck. Where am I? Oh, right. The shoddy downtown bar. Let's see. Let me get her someplace. And neither my pants nor shirt or bra have been misplaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh, well, it's the best night day of sleep I've ever had in some time. Sorry for all the trouble I have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. 10 push-ups. 20 push-ups! 20... 30. I'll wait for you guys to finish redeeming them. If you want to redeem push-ups, now's the time to do it. Alright, I'll start with 30. Let's do this shit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 40 push-ups and 30 jumping jacks. Okay. Fucking jumping jacks. Alright. 10 more push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on! Please! I haven't done the jumping jacks yet. I noticed that the stream went down. I was waiting for it to come back. I'm not doing the damn exercise if it's not live. Are we good? Are we good? We back? That's good. I think we're good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Alright. 30 jumping jacks and 40 push-ups. Sweet. Whew. Three in one stream. God fucking damn it. Hello. Whew. Nice and back. Did you guys catch the jumping jacks or no? Also, I did enjoy game night. That's kind of sucks. Yeah. I did 30, and then you got 10 more. So did you catch the 10 more, or not? You ordered 4 times? Where does it say that? Hold on. Gotta go to Twitch. Hold on. Thank God the music in this game is absolutely banging. Fresh 40, alright. Hold on. Channel points. And stream rewards. Shit. Alright. 40 new ones. Alright. Close that. Alright. Fresh 40. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Whew. It's good cardio. Yeah. There's like, there's no way to make the push-ups like cheap and also not hellish for me. All right. Hold on. Get a weep. Wipe my face off. Yeah, I'd say 1,000 for 20, or whatever it is right now. 10 jumping jacks. Yeah, 1,000 for 10's not bad. Yeah. Right, hydrate. I'm very happy. Ah, fuck. I dropped my... I dropped... Oh. I don't know what it is. It's one of those hand strength things that I just casually use to increase my grip strength while I'm gaming. By September? Alright, I got some months to prepare for 300. I feel like with a bit of training I could do 300 in a row. Alright. Maybe not without stopping, but definitely, like, in one sitting. Like 3 sets of 100, maybe. Anyway. Where were we? Right, streaming Chan. You're so nice, Flat Bart. This bitch. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. Wow. Hello, guys and gals. Streaming Chan's back in action with the batteries loaded. Ah, the moon, it burns! I feel like I unleashed something terrible into the world. Oh, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? Client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Ah, cool. Some sort of rum. Rum? Nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Drag it to the shaker. One, two, three. Here. Alright. I'm gonna join this in my office. Thanks. Anytime. Alright then. Jukebox time. Let's go 5. I want something a little chill. This works? Okay, so basically, it sucks. I mix drinks and I talk to people. And then there's also this section where I set up the jukebox and have a sick-ass soundtrack for the entire time while I'm mixing these cool drinks. Snowfall seems pretty chill. Ooh, I do like that. Not bad. Dawn approaches we had last time. That's decent. I like that too much. There we go. Neon District? Alright. Karmatrine Dream. Huh. Yeah, Drunk Dream. Karmatrine, for those who you don't know, is this game's alcohol. Like, pure alcohol. Add it to the drink and it makes it more alcoholic. I had that one last time. Yep. Sounds about good enough. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Yeah, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Good evening. Wow. That was a record-breaking drinks. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. I'll make a joke about becoming real. I'll make a joke about becoming real. On it. Blue fairy. Oh, how drunk do I get the brain? Absolutely fucking hammered. Yeah. Here you go. Nice, thanks. This is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff? And eat. I have the same system Willem do. Can I ask you something about, Miss... Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. What? How? Why? What? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day. That's saying quite a bit in these parts. Get up! For I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech. You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains in the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I know. There is a brain now. I'm surprised that there wasn't one before. I wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. Also, hey, DB. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though? Well, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of a time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. The answer is that it can. It's the same, it can drink the same way that the robot people drink. And how they drink, who knows? It's cyberpunk nonsense. Jill, that's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What, with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here, either, did it? You got me there. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic. Do you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? Nope, just figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? Maybe this would be better as like a TTS bot type voice. I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Joe? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright, I can do that. One beer to make Taylor happy. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Bop, boom. Here, a beer. Ah, yes. No matter what happens, beer is always good. It's interesting, though. Just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You weren't? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I have thought about that, too. I don't like the voice. I'm going back to the weird one. Do you think that in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was... like, the you... Do you think the you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like, waking up someplace else and so on? Interesting question. I think there was a game that tackled with this. Like Delta? Soma? Soma, I think. I think it was Soma. Interesting game. Might play it sometime. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilum. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilum. Unfortunately, the wiring and other stuff makes it look a lot more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though. Just wiring him to a body. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around in an exposed jar. Well, you have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. Well, the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how'd you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. Didn't last too long, though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, I was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lilum can get drunk no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Ah. Guess you're right. See you, DB. Hey, Joe. Oh, Alma. Alma? Where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla, what can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Whoa! You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Yes, when you deal with the child, make sure to hold it squarely by the head and nowhere else. That's how you know it's safe. Like, just grab it by the skull. Sorry, you don't see talking to somebody to brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in little maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Ah, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I borrow you a drink? Sorry, I only date people or at least 50% organic, and have at least one face. I know just what to strive for, then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink, then. What will you have? Cobalt Velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. Can't have me drink alone. I don't want to drink that much. Alright, then. Cobalt Velvets. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like champagne served in a cup that had a little bit of cola. 3, 5. Rocks and mixed. There we go. Your drink. I hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the past year. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer. Feels like it's been longer. Shut up. You love me and you know it. So you just started coming here and that was it? Well, first time I came here, the other guy. Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian? Archimedes? No. Adventuring or something. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. Next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving him. I don't know. I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kind of sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late, and I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. That Taylor sure was nice. A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of the 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. Summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Cannot believe I actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. So, you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A? Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta's the eldest one, and then there's Diana just before me. Then comes Ava, at the bottom lies Bella. Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Yeah, I know. Taylor takes like fucking 2 buckets full of alcohol, followed by not wanting to get drunk. Well, they did say that they can't get drunk. Oh, they're probably not allowed to, because they're being studied. Can't complain about that, I guess. Helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Avita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's going on with them. You live with them? No, but Avita and Bernie do, not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she is really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. Alright. See you, Socks. Turn soon. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she'd only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us, and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Ah. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on a fucking kiss cam? We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants for the old sex on the wedding night line. But I, honest to God, can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. That sounds way convoluted. You know, proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex? Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What did you do? Good enough service, I'm guessing. C.K. Interesting name. What's it mean? Kasike is the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I see. Want me to serve you some? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories when rum's involved. Give me a fringe weaver instead, will you? Alright. Fringe weaver. One, two, three. Fringe weaver. One fringe weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Alright. Alright, now's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she's always away from home with orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was pretty uneventful. Aha. Did you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know, just kinda said, that's it, one day. Stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Mon blessure est plein d'anglais. Ooh, what does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. but you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kinda lucky, you know. Oh, my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting? I wonder if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't, ever. That sounds like someone trying to say bartender in a sophisticated way. See, I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems. I do the best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world they need security, I'm their woman. You've told me quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that the term hacker is not the best to use. It makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling like all the same. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. Felt like the puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Huh. I didn't think about it that way. It is less actiony than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing. Nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Do you have anything else? I have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. Classy drink. Let's see. Bad touch sounds funny. French Weaver would get her drunk. Probably. Let's do a Brandini. No. But Mercury Blast? Maybe. Well, French Reaver worked out last time. Aged and mixed. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Here you are. Yeah, just what I needed. Thanks. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right not to give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. Good night, nerd. Sleep well. Thanks for stopping by. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well. I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates. Dunno. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in that got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know. I don't, but thought about it before. Now I need some air. I'm take my break. Wanna come? You invited me to the back of the bar. You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure. Time to save. Bop. Bop. It's now safe to keep playing. Cold. Just reverse the playlist. It sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. Hope out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's pretty cool. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really? It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family's tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debt. Bank evicted him from his house. Wow. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks, but refuses to take his medication. I just don't get what's up with him. Honey, some service here. I'm here. Don't scream. Oh, were you two hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Would it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you. You dislike my presence so much. Hi, Socks. Sweet and non-alcoholic. Alright. Sweet and alcohol-free. Sugar rush. Optional catramine. Bitter. No. It'd have to be sweet. Sweet and alcohol-free. Aged and mixed. Here, like you asked. See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Oh. But how impolite of me. I'm Lovely. And my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. Pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Yeah, I take pride in my job. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb, but wow. It was a success. Alright then. Let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First, I do some research on the target, OS, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. Start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, trying down exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, wow. The fuck? See ya, Socks. 17? We're gonna try something classic. Do beer. How is this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink if I thought it was, and I think it isn't. Ooh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. And what brings you here, Mr. I'm Armandio, Virgilio Armandio. What the fuck? Stop. What? The fuck? What's going on? Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Primal? What's going on? Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. Alright. Fucking... Alright. Hold on. Nothing but mammals. Plum floating per flume. What the fuck? Aldehyde Bronson extract. Bleeding chain. It's so necessarily brown. On the rocks and mix sounds right. It's probably sweet. Sweet. Let's do maybe a sparkle star? Perhaps... Probably fairy? No. Piano woman? Maybe. Pretty woman, but if there's a piano woman, if there was a piano man... Let's do... I don't know, like a blue fairy. Hold on, what? Oh, I didn't expect you to be able to deliver it, you know. I asked you for an impossible order to prove the feebleness of the human condition. No matter what you do, you'll never have all the answers and resources you need. You can make as many drinks as you want, but you would never be able to deliver that ridiculous order. You still have to pay for this, you know? Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead? Both of us. Huh? What tells you I even existed before I entered this door? How can you assure me that this reality is real, and we're not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a close-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanero has started! It means twilight of the gods in German, by the way. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Ah, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance. Likely gunshots. Joe, come here a sec. What? About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue, and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find in the street. Several counter-terrorism forces from the neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibutsu Corps CEO on the subject. Until then, things are ugly in and outside of the bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here for tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. And I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay the night. I'll get you a spare mattress I have. You mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zenkanto on hand just in case. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing it can't bash. Heh. Say, Gil, 4. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. No flawless service this time. Still, $2,000. Not bad. I guess. Kind of. It is now safe to keep playing. Rise and shine. Morning. It's 11 a.m. though. That's morning for me on the weekends, and any other day. How are things outside? Still noisy, but the voices have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zabatsu Corps' president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. Make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There's also seemed to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folk are on edge too. I wonder if Say's okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say, even safer wherever he is than here. Hope so. You work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Oh, alright. Say, I'm gonna help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Alright then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. Whoa. Well, this is new. And here we are. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Hold on, I'm gonna drink some water. Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, don't have much to do anyway, so sure. I did tell you you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh yeah, you did. What worries me is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcers table. But I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me. Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though. Smoke if you wanna. Flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago. And we disconnect again? I think that's a record. New record. Four dips. And we're not even halfway through. We're not even halfway through the stream. We're 4 losses already. What happened to it? Too much use, it just ripped. Let's see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway. We'll see. Unusual looking. 2 eyes and a black cat. They usually have green. We went down again? 5? 5 times! That's definitely a new record. Yeah, weird, huh? First I thought they were like that because he was small, but it never changed. You have any pets, boss? Back at home, we had a bear. What? Good old Bosco. Kept intruders away better than any dog. Right. What's this picture here? It's not something you see every day. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? No. Framed picture on printed paper. It's very vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend, and the one on the left is Gabriel, her sister. Huh. Is this pic recent, or... Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27. What'd you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that go old. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed one. You two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away. Haven't said a word since. Really, it's hard to picture you doing such a thing. And you look so happy in the picture. Why ever picture out like this then? couldn't get my mind off the things that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against her side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know. Felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just, put this away. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Looks like an enva. It's nothing. Nothing! No, please give that. Gimme. Nope. Alright. I saw nothing. Don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Damn. You have lots of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? Drinks in the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and stronger than the ones they sell in stores. I need more water. And besides, well, the bar is more of a double IPA. This is more of a Pilsner. In English, please. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Oh no, doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Is this one made with that, what was the name of that base liquid you used at the bar again? Neutrogenic dichometrical hydrogenol, or NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when main KISS polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. And is this one made with it? Let's see. Yep. Here it is, near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch. It serves as a stabilizer. If I remember correctly, they need it for packaged drinks. I see. I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Guilty as charged. I still have that bottle of run somewhere around. Want some of it? Will you have some too? Not really, no. Then leave it like that. Not letting you drink beer alone. It's not how drinking with friends work. Do you consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? I don't know. Well, being my boss and all, I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm your boss in name only anyway. It's good to know. On a side note, it surprises me you kept that poster of me in your room. And even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know? Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. Still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot on the wall, I don't really know. That was funny, too. I guess it's like if someone gave you, don't know, dildo-shaped trophy or something and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although, no one comes in here anyway, so it's kind of pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think. I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. Nah, nothing of the sort. Different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. A not being able to have sex for reasons mess. I didn't know you had my back, though. That's what friends are for. Wait, talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy. You just call me a dildo phase? That's what friends are for. Hey, Joe, where'd you get that black 4-ball? Well, as with any black cat or house cat in general, he's actually a stray. I found him in the alleyways near the building, not long after I moved here, I think. Oh, I see. It was quite the sight, though. He was cornered by all these dogs, but they were keeping their distance. He was holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There was a fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rainwater in it, so I threw the water over the dogs. I ran, and I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. Then I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out the little shit started following me. So you brought it home? At first I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me whenever I come back was just too much for my heart, so he ended up staying. It was destiny, girl. When he came, he was so cute, though. Not like the fat mess that's sleeping on the table. Hey, you're not a spring chicken yourself, you know. Shit, I actually did that in front of someone else. Anyway. Don't anyway me. Do you normally speak for your cat like that? Maybe. Wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. It can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. Third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does? I've seen him even reject food that's been in contact with it. What a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How'd you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. What? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and levitation potion. Right, levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so pretty much gave the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. What? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned. He looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided I'd take him at face value, judge him from what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been loyal as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprises me is that you took him in so easily. I could take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. Besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You've made the board lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars, you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. Can't remember the name. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. Well, she's hot. I'll give her that much. She's also a nice person in general, but damn, she's hot. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah, why? It's, weird to see you say it so openly that someone's hot. What? Even you can see she has a hot body, boss. You'll find no objections here. I mean, I'd be lying if I had said I hadn't thought about taking her to her room and... Jill, you sure you aren't drunk? I am. I mean, I'm sure I'm not. I mean... But those are thoughts I lead to myself. I don't think I could handle her in a relationship. She has weird standards. Then she's as straight gets. She's still a lovely person, though. That she became a regular is a blessing. Any regular is a blessing when you get down to it. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me. No, I've seen lots of sex workers over the years. She seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather she takes to it with such childish excitement. I've kind of noticed that too. Then again, Lilum can be weird. You think? Lilum operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in a collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they're different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy's a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Lilum get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilum is a bit weird, though. It is? You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilum doesn't convey the image of automations. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them and dolls like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, you know why they're called Lilum? As far as I know, they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lilim are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why do you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Not all of it, but my little sister was a fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from dolls to costumes to lunchboxes. Didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. Saw a couple of episodes once. They were really nice. It was beyond nice. Show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. The show presented Jules hating her job because it invited her enemies. And yet, still found solace in trying to be a role model? Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when she transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show. even by today's standards. Just the fact that our enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Whoa, you got excited there. And that is the problem. Back when I was obsessed with Jules, sang the songs, dressed like her, could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's besides the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what a surprise, twins are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, when someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. Never talk about it, because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet, it affects you today. There's nothing wrong with it, though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind of always fight kids with that were bigger than me. Then puberty happened, and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. By the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was, and well, went on to become who I am today. Then, the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. Say, boss, how do you like them men? 2D. 2D? Yeah, I don't mind anything as long as hold on. I don't mind anything as long as that thing is cute or 2D. How about you? Back in high school, I liked them funny. In college, I liked them successful. After a while, just wanted them stable. And now, I don't know. Stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started conflating cheering me up with mocking me when I'm down. I also stopped caring about them being successful. Realized half the time they had no qualms about cheating with me or on me. I stopped caring about them being stable. Realized they were the kind of person I was trying not to become. Not become stable? There was this guy who became so obsessed with holding a stable job that he hated. He started being physically ill. Not only that, last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing the guy out. Took an incredible offense with how I smoked on the bed after sex. Bed could catch fire, you know? Not you too. Kinda envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps a guy, it's for less petty reasons. Are you okay? I'm fine. It all boils down to the fact that I can't get my mind off Lenore lately. She was all of what I just said. She made me laugh. She had a good position, stable. She was also smart, caring, and God, why can't I get my mind off the whole thing? It's maddening. Maybe I should go and apologize. Maybe I should. Maybe that will make me rest easier at night. Get my mind off things for a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but Hey, Jill, have you tried thinking about clothes for 4? Clothes for... Eh. Listen, I know how you must feel, but you can't let all that cloud your senses. Next time you feel overwhelmed by those thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like with, say, thinking about what kind of clothes you could put on for. Yeah. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in the circle too. So any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyway, I have this friend I've known for a long time. Red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut named Iris. What do you call it for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called N1RVANNA, if you thought this city was dangerous. You should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. And means it's an annex to another business? What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened N1RVANNB in the hotel instead. Oh, like Nirvana. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted the place away from noisy rich tourists that want to go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. Sorry, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? I've done lots of things, Joe. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. Been a wrestler, MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyway, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi. I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have an acquaintance here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. But it felt more like going out was the pleasure, rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And, you know, he's a cat. Hey, cat's fine too, you know? Boss, hey boss. How'd you lose your V-card? What? You know, V-card, first time. You're deflowering. Oh, that. Well, I'm legally bound to not disclose that information. Does that mean you lost it? Can't disclose that information. Come on, just give me a hint, or... Jill, bad things will happen for everyone if that information is revealed in any way. Alright. Sheesh. I can only say this. The whole thing is related to my mechanical arm. Great. You're just teasing me. Any reason you want to know that? Well, everyone's first time is always a mess, but I've always to know if it was as messy as a time as mine. What happened? Oh, I got all lovey-dovey with my first boyfriend, and then we both got naked, and I saw his... I just started laughing. What? Got nervous? Nervous? No, I just think they're funny. What? They're funny. They're... a sack attached to them, they grow, and they're just... they're stupid meat rods. How'd your boyfriend react? He went flaccid from the laughter and Just shrunk one lip. I figured it out for a bit so I can control my laughter, but it's hard. They're just so stupid. Stupid meat rods. Jill. Huh. Well, let's see how to move her back inside before she catches a cold. Chapter 2. What? 6 hours for one chapter? Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Daruma she saw. Getting one will prevent her from becoming too distracted. Okay. Daruma. Gotta focus at work. Alright, let's check the news. Apollo is getting attacked. Danger Use admin has been arrested. Nano Camo is now making smart. GSF January 4th card. Bunch of lame stuff. Alright. Might as well head to work. Good evening. Gil? Hey guys. How the hell'd you get in? I have a copy of the key, remember? Wait. That's how you greet me after so many days? I never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I had to cut your paycheck for leaving so many days without notice. See, Joe? He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and I don't? The need for you having a key never arose. True. Anyway, glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess. But you gonna make me wash the bathrooms again? Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are or what you're trying to come back to bite you in the ass. But remember, there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did. Especially after all hell broke loose. Let's give us a sign that you're still alive. So you were worried? Isn't that normal? When it comes to you, I don't know. Shut up. She's right, though. Shouldn't make ladies worry so much. Check if the cats didn't move the internet antenna, would you? Fine, fine. Hey, boss. Why'd you leave the hoodie in my place? Because it's yours? Well, I told you you could keep it. Sorry, I couldn't find it in myself to take it. Why? Probably because it didn't feel right taking it. But mostly because I thought you'd totally look cute in it. I see. Don't think I'm rejecting a gift of yours, it's just preserving cuteness is one of my principles. Right. Boss, about last night. I think I said one too many things in the... So what? Junk banner is something you see every day. It's not like I'm gonna think less of you because of it. Relax. If anything, I feel closer to you after seeing you so wasted. Oh. So yeah, don't give it too much thought. Stupid meat rats. Antenna's fine. I missed anything? Nothing. Let's go. You okay? Your face is red. I'm fine. I'm just gonna shuffle. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, Gil? Glad to see you're fine. I mean it. Thanks. Excuse me, I'm looking for Dana Zane. May I have your name? Tell her it's Brian. Just a sec. Boss! Some Brian guys looking for you. Tom will be there in a bit. Jill, you heard her. That's alright. I'll wait. Wait for someone to come asking for her, though. It's not so weird when you're BTC's regional manager in these parts. Yeah, I guess that's... I guess I didn't give you the best first impression. Don't worry. I know who I'm dealing with. Not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position anyway. And I mean like I'm just another client. Alright, I can do that. What can I get you, Mr. Brian? Let's go with the basics. Sugar Rush, please. Coming right up. One, two, one, then get him wasted. All mixed. 1, 2, 3. Here. Yeah, this one's nice. Back in training, they made a big deal out of sugar rushes. Why? I like fried eggs and mixing drinks. They're the most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. Sugar rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. If you can't even do that, your future as a bartender is not bright. Huh. They never told me that. You're Jill, right? Yeah, that's me. He's talked quite a bit about you. Really? I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? Mostly concerning the closure warning Valhalla got? Can you disclose any information? I shouldn't, but you have the right to know. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now, where to start? You saw the news on the information leak during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right? But the White Knights having lots of members from criminal organizations in the ranks? Turns out, White Knights weren't the only ones with shady people. Some of those same folk have been trying to elude legal problems using BTC-certified bars. BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply. At least, not without going through a ton of paperwork first, giving the criminals time to cover their tracks. Although it takes a bit of time to set up, it apparently has a proven effective method for money laundering. Where's Valhalla come in? Young bars are the ones under the radar right now, and the modest to low-income ones are the primary suspects. It's not just Valhalla. Any small bar with a small income is being investigated heavily right now. So the closure notice is due to low sales. Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales is the rarest one. If low sales were a problem, lots of bars would close every year. I'll find out soon enough, huh? Sorry? Nothing. Don't mind me. Seems your guess was spot on, Gil. That helps. I'm doing my best to appeal in your place. Really? Why? Most of Glitch City's bars are a pain in the ass. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This is one of the few places from which I almost never receive complaints. Closest thing to a recent complaint was the whole Farmer Fabrics affair from a while ago. So much saliva. I won't get my hopes up though. Especially since the BTC will try to save face by axing as many suspects as possible. Knowing you're making an effort is enough. Thanks. Can I get you anything else? Now remember, Rest Bivouac has a drink created here, right? Oh yeah, suplex. Give me one of those, please. Sure. Brian a suplex. On the rocks and mixed. Small twist on the pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. Here. The registry form said this is an accident while making a pile driver. You can ask the creator of that drink just over there. So you're Robert? Yes, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Joe called you Gil, though. It's Argentinian slang. Robert here's from Argentina, so we just call him Gil. Huh, I see. Sorry, Brian. I'm sorting some stuff at the office. Please, come in. I'll be right there. Any other questions, Joe? Not really, no. Although, yeah? If you were to evaluate my performance right now, how would you rate me? Clean and timely delivery of the correct orders. Top-notch bartender. Thanks. If you'll excuse me. I'm sure surprised you haven't met him before. I received my training in another city. The regional supervisor there was some girl with a red mohawk. Oh, let's see. I wonder what boss will talk to Brian about. Jill, was it? Ah, Miss Stella, what a pleasure. Are you okay? Yeah, just call me Stella and get me a big beer, please. Sure, on it. Beer, make it big. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8. All mixed. Are you sure you're fine? You know Say, right? Of course. What's up with her? She was at the Apollo Trust Bank during that whole affair and... Oh. Oh no. So she didn't show up on the list of the massive body count in the aftermath, so... I was hoping that maybe you've seen her. As much as I'd love to say that I had... yeah, I figured as much. Man, it was suddenly a lot heavier. I mean, I could tell her everything will be alright, but it sounded a bit condescending. What does one do in this kind of situation? Maybe a joke? That'd be tasteless. Okay, just try and say anything. At the very least, you'll break the tension. Maybe distracting her will be enough. I don't think clearly when under this kind of pressure, do I? There's a private eye here the other day. I? Sorry, I'm a bit on edge. Private detective, I take it? Yeah, maybe you'll want his services? What's his name? I think it was like Art Von Delay? Oh, that art guy. Actually, yeah. I hired him yesterday to look for Say. So you still have hope? I'm somewhere between bargaining and depression right now. I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. I see. Is he any good? It doesn't look like it, but he's quite skilled at gathering intel. I believe he'll give me answers about Say, whatever they might be. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I can solve all my problems with a swing, you know? Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable. Sorry. No, it's not about feeling uncomfortable. It's just weird. Usually I try to say something to my clients when I see them down, and right now I can't find the words. Everything sounds hypocritical, useless, and tasteless. I'm glad to know that you have that much common sense at least. All I can do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Something sweet. Help me calm down a bit. Gladly. Something sweet to calm her down. Here. Thanks. Seems you really like Say. I don't have brothers or sisters, and my social interactions are strictly business. So Say's more than a friend to me. She's... Sorry, I brought that topic up at a bad time. Don't worry about it. As I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support. Someone I can trust wholeheartedly. I'd say she's like my sister, but siblings usually lack that level of trust. I'd have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and bringing on an upbringing on a daily basis. They use a business mask to hide anything they don't want others to know, and I do the same. But I would say I can be myself. I can do whatever I want and vent all my frustrations. She's always been there for me, and now she might need me. Here I am, sitting in a bar, making other people do that job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Intense. Don't get yourself too down. Sorry about the outburst. I'm actually kind of jealous of the level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. So, want some fresh air? I'm gonna take my break and you could use some. Oh, for the given value of fresh, I'm fine, thanks. Okay then. Gil, please service Miss Stella while I take my break. Sure, leave it to me. Alright. Bop. I'm actually gonna quickly take a piss. I'll be right back. I have returned. God damn, it's cold outside. I'm just gonna keep it the same. I'm bad. I'm a kid about like you know about that, eh? I'm just trying to give you facts as they are. What happened while I was gone? Let's see. Detective guy comes in, cat boomer girl greets him, they start talking. Everything was alright until the girl mentions the Aibatsu Corps offhand. After that, the guy got riled up and started bad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one. She carried on like it was just a normal conversation. I see. Well, I won't deny Zaibatsu Corp is anything but innocent. When you get down to it, it has enhanced quality of life here. If by enhanced you mean getting yanked around but a shiny new chain around our necks. Can't you see that those big companies don't care about us? Why do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? We're just one big test group for them to use however they want. Then again, I don't expect a kid like you to understand how hard it was, let alone a rich kid like you. True, I don't know, and true, I have a privilege that clouds my judgment. But can you deny that the middling of Zaibatsu Core has brought quite a few benefits? Like what? The AI integration program they started is making huge advances in the AI department. Every day, more and more countries are seeing the benefits of recognizing AIs as its citizens. Yes, but we also hold the AI Reformation program, meaning that we're also enrolled to Lilin prison. AI went rogue and transferred it to a delivery drone or ship it to a glitch city. And murderers now delivering your pizza. Fair point, although the program has proven to reform many AIs. They don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. The city also has a stronger economy. Zaibatsu Core's success has made it more companies bring their products here. And the gap between classes continues to grow. More companies just mean more people will plant their feet on your face. But it also means more products are being brought to the lower classes. Stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. Zaibatsu Core's main medical research branch has also made lots of discoveries. More and more illnesses previously thought incurable are being addressed every day. It's amazing for those who can afford them. Meanwhile, down here we're experiencing medicine shortages almost every month. You have a point there. But there's also more jobs. All the companies coming down here need personnel. So the unemployment rate's gone down by almost 40% this year. More jobs? Shut up. Am I wrong? Well, that's... Hey, you. Don't just sit there. Give me a Zun star. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fox. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mixed. Here. God, this is awful. Oh, this is awful. It's your order, though. I seriously hope you don't believe everything you just said. Of course I do. Why else would I say it? You do bring up something I always fail to remember. All the benefits we've gained over time, listening limited to a few. I can talk about advances all I want, but in the end, they're still a luxury belonging only to a few. Even those that can be accessed by everyone are more like an improvement in the bigger picture. Doesn't take away the fact that there have been positive changes. Credit where credit's due, don't you think? That's a pretty mature answer. Discussions are a way for two parties to understand each other. The only people afraid of discussion are those with points too fragile to defend against someone. Yeah, mature. Whatever. I'm gonna take the chance to ask you about that job I gave you yesterday. I haven't been able to find much, but I can at least tell you that she wasn't at the bank when it opened up. What does that mean? Either she left before the whole ordeal started, or she managed to escape some point before the whole thing ended. All the corpses are accounted for. They only found one totally disfigured, but witnesses identified it. It wasn't her friend. That much is for sure. I see. Did you call him here? No, I just happened to come here today. The weird part is that the girl didn't enter the bank. It's like she vanished or something. I see. Thanks. Keep it up. Your face brightened a bit. Hope is the last thing you lose, I guess. If he's telling the truth, Sam might have found a way out. She's a resourceful girl. Surely she did something. I think I'll have another drink. Do you want anything? Me? Just get me whatever you order. Do bad touches, please. On it. Bad touch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The rocks mixed. I remember this one party I went to. The guy came up with the name of this drink, showed up. After people found that one out, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. They didn't seem offended to me, though. Imagine a guy shows up and tells you, I made a classy bad touch. When you line up to slap him. Are you okay, Joe? I'm fine. I think of it. Did you find the girl you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Vondelay? Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank all this time. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her. Girl? Someone paid me to look for Crimson Rose, and she happened to be at the... I'm trying to avoid mentioning that a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as the girl you're looking for. Oh, don't worry. Besides, the last thing I'm worried about, I would say, is people. Why's that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting people on her side. And on the off chance that she has to defend herself, well, I once saw her take care of a warbot gone haywire by herself. She did need medical help afterwards, but she recovered in no time and managed to take care of the bot. Is she really that good? Not only physically fit, but she's also good at Krav Maga. Something wrong? No, nothing. I just realized I forgot about all that. Say's not invincible, but she knows how to take care of herself. Like I said, she's resourceful. She surely found a way out. I hope she's well, wherever the hell she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Vondelay? It's on me. You sure? Yeah, order away. Okay then, the piano man. And you, Miss Stella? I'm fine. Get his order. Piano man. What? 2, 3, 5 Flanagan. Fuck. There. So this is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. Alright, I should get going. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. I'll let you know if I found out anything else, Miss Hoshi. Please do. Alright then. You've been generous today. You made my night for this discovery is unsafe situation. Not totally over it, but at least I got distracted for a bit. Well, that's it for me. Good night, Miss Hoshi. Thanks again. Please, come again. You don't mind if I stay a bit longer, right? Why would I? It's not like you're asleep. Thanks, this place is soothing. Aww. I'll just go sit over there near the arcades. Alright then, that'll be all, Dana. Quite a mess, the situation with, Robert. Right, you have a meeting with him, in an hour with MI6, I'll see. Right. Oh, if it isn't Miss Hoshi herself. Ah, Brian. Fancy meeting you here. I didn't expect to see you here, of all places. You busy? Mind catching up for a bit? Sure, no problem. Jill, we'll be sitting over here. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. This holophone's an old model, so hanging up is a bit laggy. You can call me Cass, by the way. I'm Jill. Say, you guys give a lot of liberties to my boss. I mean, she gets away with too much stuff. She's not hurting anyone. Did you say it was more interesting that way? Finally, I got up. It's been quite the day. At least the streets are calm. I have arrived yet again at the majestical of heroes. Calm until now. We meet again, bartender. You look winded, Virgilio. It's pronounced Virgilio? No, I'm pretty sure it's Virgilio. You said as much last time you came. Pronunciations are a silly thing society imposes on letters. They want to be free. They want to be pronounced however they want. Like winded, Virgilio. We're all little toys winded by the cruel hand of fate. They're stumbling until it decides not to wind us up anymore. And yet, you're the only one in the vicinity hyperventilating. That's, I was joking. Just like that, I can jog however I want. Yes, you can. What can I get you? Something fake, of course. Here you go. Now, tell me what this is fake. Because I didn't even try. Your expectations of me giving a damn about the abstract order are fake. Bravo, brilliant. Say, Virgilio, where do you work? I take the noble duties of curator at the Steampunk Museum. Really? What do you do? I study everything that comes and keep it clean for people that visit the premises. But lately, my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner. Really? Yeah, he told me stop touching the exhibits. You're gonna break them. A nerve of some people. He still fails to realize that I'm the curator there. Without me, all those machines would be rustier than they already are. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owner realize that too? Yeah. I bet he treats you like a janitor or something like that. Exactly. Okay then. Time for your next challenge, bartender. Challenge, he says. I want purity. Fuck. Aged and mixed. How is this pure? It's a drink. It's free from any human sin. It can do no harm consciously. Ah, yes. Beautiful. Hey, you, the guy over there. Me? Yes, you. Have we met before? Can't remember. Maybe? Yeah, I think... No, we haven't met, ever, at all. That's an interesting reaction.
Ah, Jill, I'll be taking my leave now.
Be careful out there.
Thanks. Huh? Excuse me, have we met somewhere before? That face, that eye. What about my eye, punk? We haven't met ever at all. Never, ever, ever.
Good talking to you, bartender.
Just scare off a client? Apparently. Well, I'm off. Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it. Are we done for the day?
Yep. Quite a few cons, considering the whole situation. Oh shit, that Virgilio guy. So you two actually met before? Yeah, you could say that.
What?
Gil stuff. Don't mind it. Are you talking about Brian?
Well, we're mostly catching up, to be honest. I hadn't seen him in a while. I offered him a drink, and when we met last week, talked a bit about what to do if the bar closes. No, and I tried to explain the situation with Robert over here. He agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. He's also tuning up the details for the new employee. New employee? Part-timer. You'll meet him tomorrow. Oh. Him? So it's a guy? Yeah, adorable guy, if I do say so myself. I suddenly have deja vu. You alright, Jill? Yeah. Must be nothing. Ryan told me to give you this. Extra $5. Hey, flawless service bonus. $90. I now have $4,000. In 4 days, I should be fine. Shoulder massager. Yeah, 4. You'll come with me to work. What did I do? What do I need? Fucking shoulder massager. Sure. She's waiting for herself. She'll focus at work today. Sweet. Damn. Kinda tired. Not to mention the soundtrack is putting me to sleep. I'm gonna get a pair just to see what kind of skin I can use with them. Nickel and dime with the DLC. There's no way to use the skin you want. It's gonna get cracked day one. Yada yada yada. Alright, whatever. How about a men prefer Christmas cakes? Same sound for scene 4. Da 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 da. Oh. Dream Person by Mickey. Every now and then, I wonder if I'll ever meet my significant other. All the stimuli from being born just 3 years ago, directly being thrown into this wonderful disaster that is the idol industry, makes me think of all the things I'm missing. Accidental love, lost love, or even the gentle touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble that won't let me catch all plausible feelings. My senses get tired of the same environment. I want to meet new people, new places. Because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I never actually experimented with what most consider normal. But you already know that from my songs. Suddenly I have the urge to hug her. Alright. Ready to get to work. Good evening. Hello, Jill. In that cage, I brought my cat. Your cat? Did I hear Yasuno Kato was in the bar? Bring me that bastard. I'll give him the fist of justice. I'll make him meet the Kanto cat earthquake. I'll borrow this cat. Wait. There are no evil on Yuji here? Boss, what the fuck? And you say you brought Kato to the bar? My cat. Cat? Well, that's even better. Hey, 4. So cute. Why did you bring him?
I heard some apartments in my building were being raided. I don't have anything suspicious, but you never know. I'd rather have him here, at least today. Well, I'd say something about health regulations, but we already had a pack of corgis here. Want me to take care of him in my office? Please? Sure, but he's a bit shy, so... Alright, 4, let's go to my office. And I think she didn't hear me. Say, Gil, how do you always come so early? I live close by. Really? Yep, and Chief got me a small apartment nearby. Something about the BTC housing program. Oh yeah, I got mine through that too. Anyways, let's start. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Yo, what's up? Lady, did you hear me? Dog, another dog. Hey, I'm not just another dog, I came here as a part-timer. Oh, so you're the part-timer. Yeah. Boss, I'm taking my break. It's too early. Shit. The part-timer's here. Huh, came early. Why, dog? Why? Cause look at him. He has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. And he's a Shiba, not a Corgi. I don't know why you're complaining about. They don't look the same to me. Granted, Shibas could be seen as the Japanese counterpart to Corgis. They're both funny looking and dogs used by the royalty. Anyway, starting today, this dog will help around here. My name is... It doesn't matter what your name is. Boss, please don't shout. Sorry. Just call him Red Shiba. What? I need water. Why that? What a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses time you get. This is the raddest thing here. Thanks. Anyway, you'll mostly help getting orders, bringing clients in, and cleaning. You have to know how things work. Cleaning? That'd be a change of pace. Yeah, click the client and see how you work. Right. What can I get you? I'll have a grizzly temple. You okay? Yeah, just post-traumatic flashbacks. Coming right up. Grizzly temple. Wanda. Here. Oh! This is awful. People actually pay for this shit? Hard to believe. I know. So, what brings a dog like you to taking a part-time job here? I'm here to help the funding of my organization. You're with the Safar Toy Company? What? No, don't let me in with those hurting supremacists. I have a more noble and benign organization. I belong to Zero. Huh? K9 Independent Rescue Association. We give a place where dogs can be dogs and save them from themselves. Zero is what I love, but damn, is it expensive sometimes. We decided to take part-time jobs to help fund anything it needs. We want to help Zero be the best it can be. What do you do at Zero? Pay treatment for hurt dogs, give food to the hungry ones, play with the bored ones. We're there for everyone. Huh, that sounds pretty nice. Say, you have a menu? Something like that? Yeah, here. Yeah, let's see. Any recommendations? Avoid the part with promo drinks. Ah, Grizzly Temple is one of those. Fluffy Dream? I like the sound of this one. Coming right up. Get the dog drunk. Get the dog drunk. Fluffy Dream. Well, this one's nice. So why'd you pick a bar? It seemed fun. I didn't need that many weird skills to be a part of this, so it's my best bet. Besides, it's close to home, so I can get here by walking. And I do love me some walks. I could walk all day. Weird skills? Yeah, stuff like food handler certificate, previous work experience, or thumbs. Why'd you pick a bar? On a whim too, I guess. Wanted a place where I could see people come and go all the time. Bartending sounded a bit more glamorous than just being a store clerk. Oh yeah, about the way you mix stuff. Yeah? Is it... Hey... It's a cat! A cat! Hey Ford, weren't you in boss's office? Hello cat. Let's play. Dogs hate cats or something. We don't hate them, unless they're intruders. Huh. Said his name was Ford? Hello, Ford. Let's play. Stop playing aloud. I'll make a mess. Ford, go back to the boss's office. Meow. That is one obedient cat. My pride. Want something else? Yeah, but I'll talk with John Face here for a bit. Alright. Shouldn't get caught up so easily by dogs, but I'm just tired, I guess. Hello, Joe. Oh, the voice. What happened to you? Did I see you too? Oh, I fell from a really tall place to a really rough spot. Are you okay? An ambulance or something? Just got out of one. Don't worry. You managed to slip by the mob lynching White Knights. It was a bit rough. Luckily, these bandages helped me conceal my identity. Why come straight here? Hi. The ambulance where I got treatment couldn't stray too far from the hospital. They're nice people. Talked to them a lot while on rescue duties. I was nearby, and yours was the closest friendly face I could find. I needed to regain my composure before doing anything else, so here I am. If you're scared because it might come for me, I can leave, you know? Security systems of the bar are top-notch, and my bombs is the bouncer of sorts around here. Let's say you're actually safer here, so I'm not worried about me. Instead, I'm worried about you. First, here you were at the bank, and I found out you disappeared. Now you show up with all those bandages. You fine? What happened to the bank exactly? You talked with Stella? She was worried sick about you. Slow down a bit. The medication's making me feel everything more intensely like a hangover. Sorry. It's nice to know someone like a bartender was worried about me, though. Thanks. Everyone I know has been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely. Why would they? Well, you've seen the lunches they give to any White Knights they find. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from getting caked to death. My good deeds finally paid off, I guess. Can I get you anything? Oh, just something sweet without alcohol. Thank God these pants still had my wallet in them. Oh no, I couldn't take your money right now. It's on the... Jill, please. I want to pay for my drinks. I take it I won't be able to change your mind. Nope. I mean, yes, you won't be able to change my mind. Sweet. And no alcohol, right? So no. Sugar rush. 1, 2, 3. Careful. Hey, this will help me calm down a bit. So what happened to you? Where'd you fall from? I was escaping the place near the end of the whole thing. I had to make a leap of faith. Jumped from higher places, but landed badly here. Most of my injuries are actually from some debris that fell on me. Ah, but my broken arm's actually from the fall. How? I rolled to mitigate the fall, but made a bad move and broke it. Good thing I drink lots of milk. I was in a rubble for quite a bit, but luckily someone found me. Someone? Woke up in the hospital and told me some guy brought me here. I don't know who he was, but I owe him my life. What?
Nothing, you just sound cheerful.
I'm live. Why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bank, here I am, talking to you. Being able to talk at all.
Don't think too much about it. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Ow, wow, wow.
How are things around here? I heard there was a huge commotion when the whole thing happened.
I had to sleep in the bar on Saturday, but I guess it could have been worse.
Glad to know that.
Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday.
Hey, Joe, I want another drink. A bleeding Jane.
Huh. I don't know what's wrong with the bleeding Jane. No reason not to. 133. Blended.
Here. Cheers.
So, how were things inside the bank?
Come again?
What happened in the bank? How'd you manage to get through it?
I was with this nice bunch of people. Well, they were apparently nice at the very least. We tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking through the security, finding safe spots. But then,
Sorry for asking all that. It was over the line.
no, don't worry about it. It's just the analgesics are still numbing me. I'll take my leave now. Thank you for everything, Jill.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
That girl saw some awful things inside that bank. The sight of her desperate people stuck in one building is enough to scar anyone.
Maybe I shouldn't have said all that. I mean, if it's true that she just woke up and ended up here...
Oh no, I feel like I was being too pushy. It's not something I can measure. You were just worried. I bet she's still in shock. Yeah. Gil? I want to make sure she's fine on her way. Please. Alright. I'll go and take my break now. Bonk.
Too much heavy stuff lately.
Hope everything goes alright. Oh, hey Jamie. Jamie? Jill. Gillian isn't here, I see.
You alright?
You look distracted. I'm fine. Don't worry. If you say so. Jill. Where do I take 4 if he needs to use the bathroom? The cage has a small litter box included.
Oh, that's convenient.
4? 4's my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today. So I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone. Ah, I see. What can I get you? Usual gut punch. Coming right up. Gut punch for Jamie. Aged and mixed. Here. I thought when someone ordered a gun punch, you had to make a joke about giving the guy in a client a punch to the stomach or something. Now that, in theory, yeah. Gil's the only one that pays attention to that one, though. Really? He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation, mentioning the need to say puns. But it seems like that was some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act. Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot if someone else just copied all of it. Yep. Why not tell them that? It's too amusing, to be honest. So, what's on your mind that's distracting you? Nothing you should think about too much. It's like there's times you just feel uneasy for no good reason. You might have actual reasons to feel that way, though. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say? I like to see what I do as bounty hunting cat, actually. How so? The only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There's some people willing to pay to off someone that's done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building, or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not going to be the one dealing with those. Bounty hunter part comes where? If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing, I get paid for it. You could see it as bounty hunting. I guess. I'm gonna drink some water. It's just cheap justifications for killing people, though. In the end, they're cheap. However, I won't be the one to kill for petty reasons like those. Let's change the subject here. I'll have something better if you don't mind. Sure. Bitter and manly. Let's see that. Mixed. Here. Yeah. Just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. Said they made him stronger. Bronson roots have more nutrients per gram than most vitamin supplements. Your grandpa knew what he was doing. Pencil. Seems I always manage to make you uncomfortable. Sorry. No, don't worry. Although, I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Now you've killed people and are now talking to me here, it's weird. Reminds me of when I took sex ed classes. Couldn't wrap my hand around people doing that stuff and living normally. Unlike with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Taking lives is not something you should get used to. Yeah. I know a good way to change the subject a bit. You'd like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? Well, you said that like offering a tail to a bored kid, but I'd like to hear that one. You see, there was actually a bounty hunter organization in the city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for the proof of that person's death. There was a guy everyone called Jet Black James. Got that nickname because he always wore black clothes. Interesting thing was that the clothes were to hide blood stains he got from his contracts. His tracking skills were top-notch. Information network was the best. Some even joked he would finish the bounty within half an hour, or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. At one point, took all the bounties, didn't take a single reward. He was just crazy by then. The last bounty that the organization ever posted was on James's head. Police had him cornered. His last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting himself. Damn. Why hasn't that been made into a movie? So there are no more bounties after that? A registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter using his old targets as proof. If somebody else tried to recreate the organization, the seed of doubt would grow in little to no time. What guarantee is there that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals. Then, dispose the bounty hunters by pressing charges using their targets as evidence. So, no. Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently. Were you part of that organization? I've actually had the suspicions. I'm telling you about this. I've actually had the suspicions I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing exists. Glad to know I wasn't just paranoid. I don't know how well you changed the subject, but that was one interesting story. Just to make sure, you're not a rebuilt Jet Black James or something, right? That name James is pretty common, Jill. Besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore. Oh. That story left my throat a bit dry. Give me a beer, please. Sure. Here. One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take the use of the word kill in your stride the way Gillian does. I'm not good with violence. That's good. It's interesting though. When I compare you two, it's obvious that Gillian has seen quite the share of traumatic stuff. That guy's a handful because of that sometimes. Still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met. Where is he, by the way? I asked him to keep an eye on a girl that came here earlier. I feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talked so much about him. Yeah, maybe. Well, I gotta go. Send my regards to your boss and Gillian. Will do. Man, it has been really heavy. Everyone... Wait. I say it out loud. I feel like I'll just tempt fate. Let's try it anyway. Everyone's just been gloomy face after gloomy face. And that dog. Sure hope the next client changes that. So you still work here. I knew it. I mean... Quite the surprise to see you here again, Mr. Ingram. Got out of my job. Needed to drink badly. Remember this crack house was nearby. What can I get you then? I have a bleeding Jane. On it. Bleeding Jane. Just gotta wait around till it's blended. There we go. Here. Tastes just like the pasta sauce my mom used to make. Watered down, artificial, and nasty. So, where do you work, Mr. Ingram? I don't have a specific job, but there's this network of engineers in need of assistance. I have no idea what they do there, but I can follow instructions, and that's about all they need. Recently, I've been working with a Celia girl on some experimental power suits. My only duty is to give them maintenance once a day. What about a network? All those nerds know each other and they recommend me. I don't ask questions and just do whatever they need. Sounds nice. It's pretty monotonous at times, though. Why are you giving me that look? You're just more cheerful than last time you came. We all have good days and bad days. Today just so happens to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared shitless in their house, streets are clear with no traffic jams. It's always a plus. I guess. It's almost become a bad day, though. There's some teens in the way here. What'd they do? It's not what they did. It's what they said. Talking about how they should just go to the Zaibatsu Core HQ and blow it up. I've seen one too many kids throw in the "let's kill the king" attitude when it comes to Zaibatsu crap. Even if Zaibatsu Core's building suddenly went down, the ones behind it would still be alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duties go to the next rim jobber on the totem. Oh, but they're plotting to kill each other anyway. Kids these days see too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation. Don't let it get to you. I don't. Just hate teenagers. It's interesting, though. Big corporation in control is somehow more dangerous than a regular government. I wouldn't know. Not a political person. Shit. Alright, give me a Zen Star and try not to mess it up. Coming right up. Here. Man, it's just as nasty as I've heard. Well, you're alright then. Not your problem. So, where's the red comet? My boss? She... Jill! Four's headed your way. Let's play, Four, let's play. I'm gonna give him this kind of voice. Oh, a customer. Sorry for the intrusion. You have a dog here? And a cat? The cat's of mine. His name's Four. The dog hangs around here. He looks well groomed and his fur looks healthy. You seem to take good care of him. You seem to know a lot about cats. No, that's just common sense. You like cats, Mr. Ingram? I don't dislike them. But I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating or drinking. So I'll take my leave. Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that last time. Congratulations. You scared a client off. Four was as guilty as me. Yeah, but I like Four. He's my baby. Now go. Play or something. Right. Now you're back. What happened to stay? That cat boomer girl picked her up. I couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy. Glad to hear that. I missed something? Only Jamie and some other guy came. I see. You look exhausted. Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with them tired me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out of that door at any moment. So you miss Dorothy? Kinda. Anyway, nothing a good night's sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here and call it a day. The camp was really fun, and I got a flawless service bonus. Let's go. 5,000 on the 24th, so I have 3 days. Beer stash. 4, mind the hairballs. You like bigger ones in the shower. Alright, so I have 3 days to get $3,000. I think I'll be good. Huh. Dirt cheap for $1,000. Alright. Let's see. AM Townships. Hype, literally no games. Anywhere tired of this magical meme. No, no, no. I'm gonna marry a monster girl. Actual gameplay. Yada, yada, yada. What about a soccer popularity sinks? I'm certainly like fried chicken. Monster Girlfriend Chirari becomes the best-selling video game of all time. Soccer popularity sinks as pro wrestling rises. Huh. Cool. Time to head to work. Good evening. Ah, Jill, good timing. Is it? You two always make me feel like I'm late. If it helps, the dog isn't coming till sometime later. Anyway, something planned for Sunday? Watch silly mega Christmas specials with 1,000 grams of black fur on my lap? Why? I was thinking about holding a small mega Christmas party here this Sunday. You in? Sure, why not? Alright. Invite any client you're acquainted with. The more the merrier. You didn't bring your cat today? The raid stopped. They found whoever they were looking for. Ah. Anyway, you better start working. Yeah, you better. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla.
I want a fluffy dream.
May I see your ID, please?
I don't have an ID because, I'm the ghost of Mega Christmas Past. I'll haunt you constantly unless you give me a fluffy dream.
You have money to pay for the drinks?
Well,
Do you?
Yes, I have money.
What's in a fluffy dream? Oh. Aged and mixed. Here you go.
Wow, I actually got a drink.
So, who are you here to stock, Miss Ghost of Mega Christmas Past?
Stock? Alright, I'm a ghost. That guy, yeah.
Which employee did you leave without a Mega Christmas gill? Jill, please. Wouldn't have been funny if you reacted to that. Sorry, kid. Not in the mood to humor you today unless you have some sort of ID. Here. Well, in a year or so, I would gladly serve you a drink. Until then, this is no place for you.
But I already got a drink.
A non-alcoholic one. Didn't expect me to really give you a drink, right? So you would please leave.
I can't leave. Not after trying so hard to even get here.
Alright, let's start from the beginning, Miss Norma. How'd you know my name? I saw your ID. Could have been a fake ID. I don't think you're stupid enough to make a fake ID. That doesn't put you at 18 at the very least. You're very sharp, Miss Bartender. You look like a nice girl, Norma. Why come to a bar like this?
You seem like you're in a bad mood, Miss Bartender.
Nah, she's just like that all the time. Shut up. Sorry if I've been harsh. Last couple of days have been heavy. Having someone underage here reminds me of a certain incident from last week. Incident? Well, don't change the subject. Lady, what are you doing here?
What do you care? I can do whatever I want.
Unless it's illegal, in which case anyone can, should, and probably will stop you.
I just wanted to be more wild, you know?
Wild?
My mom puts way too many expectations on my shoulders. I've always been out to make sure I don't disappoint her, but it's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades. She also wants me to go out and take a college preparation course. I'm tired. I don't want to do things for her anymore.
So you came to a bar?
If I came back home smelling like alcohol, she would leave me alone. I'm not good enough for her. I might as well just kill any hope she has in me.
Remind me of this client I had a while ago. She, passed out in the street and my boss brought her here. Your attitude reminds me of how she got drunk.
Huh?
Yeah, bitter about the pressure exerted on her. Hers was a workplace pressure, but you still remind me a lot about her.
So what of it?
So, before you think of anything else, calm down.
I don't want you to go through what she went through. I'm calm. So, let me get this straight. Came here to make your mother disappointed? Yes. Do you like alcohol? Actually, I think it's nasty. And you're doing things wrong. What? If you're gonna disappoint your mom, at least do it with something you like. Like, become a belly dancer, because you want to become a belly dancer. Otherwise, you're just trying to hurt her for the sake of hurting her. Let's start with something. What do you like doing? I don't know. I've been so focused on trying to be good enough that I haven't been able to think about what I want to do. Don't you think you should start there? Huh? What good is doing something just for the sake of hurting someone? If she gets disappointed in you over something like you like doing, you have the right to protest. But if you're hurting her by hurting yourself over something you don't enjoy, sounds silly, huh? Barry, go home. Do some self-discovery before hurting your mom, would you? Or at the very least, humor her until you're old enough to move out. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Miss Bartender. Call me Joe. Joe. Alright. Careful out there. And you did humor her for a bit. Shut up. Oh, a doggy. Hello, little girl. Ah, shit. G&J, how you doing? You're late. Missed me, Jay? You're too early. Good to see you here. Boss, will he be any good around here? I'm right here. I know. Of course. I spent lots of time training him. Why do you think he didn't show up last week? Because how the hell would I know you'd bring a part-timer dog? Here, let me show you. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. Roll. Sir, yes, sir. Paw. Sir, yes, sir. Training, of course. He's only shouting sir, yes, sir, and not doing anything else. I never said I did a perfect job. Is that another motorcycle? Oh, shit. Hey, not in my office. And he's just a dog, I guess. Huh. Yes? Bathroom. Oh, sorry, it's for clients. Promise me you'll buy something afterwards. It's that door over there. Who the hell are you? The other one. Sheesh. I said to get out of my desk. The wound's ending. It's just a motorcycle. They're for the riders, then. Those are horsemen, and it already stopped. Thanks. No mention it. You need to buy something now, right? Ah, no, you don't have to. Sorry if it looked like I meant to inconvenience you. Nah, I'll order something. I need a rest anyway. What can I get you? Piano woman would be nice. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I'll have a Mars Blast. Sure. Bop, bop, bow, boom. Here. You look happy. Shut up. Is that motorcycle yours, Mr. Mario? Call me a Mario. Yes, it's mine. Sorry for the noise. Nah, don't worry. It's not like you stayed outside too long or anything. So, where you work is, Mario? I live to paint all your roads black with my wheels, leaving a trail of my engine signs whenever I go. I'm a rebel. Fuck the red lights. Fuck the speed limits. Fuck the helmet laws. The roads are mine and mine only. I am. Guys, I'm going outside with the dog. We'll advertise the bar. Hello, doggy. Hello, shady guy. Shady? I'll be right back before long. Don't worry. Alright. Careful. Who was she? Ah, she's my boss. She was so cute. Yeah, not that you're not cute, but it's not like him to girls either. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just, so where do you work, Mario? I told you, I'm a rebel, Rebels can't maintain those bikes for too long. What's your day job? I'm a delivery boy. That's really appropriate, I guess. What do you deliver? I'm from a courier company. Babadaboopy. So it's kind of like a mail, I guess. I'm always around the city. I know it's like the palm of my hand. Sure, I might not remember every building, but I remember every intersection and every street. Wow, that accent is all over the place. That's nice. Still can't take detours without feeling totally lost. Try guiding yourself with the help of the landmarks. Around here, the Saber Station's antenna is a pretty good reference. I mean, what do I care? Fix that yourself, bitch. That's Southern. But suddenly Southern. I can't maintain an Italian accent right now, I guess. I guess I have a moon blast. Moon blast? Gut punch. Yeah, that one. This fucking dude. God, I hate when people are indecisive. Especially when they're like the nervous, indecisive people. It's just annoying. Moon blast for you, sir. Here. This is good. It's a moon blast. No, but never mind. Say, Mario, you try so hard to keep up that tough guy image. It isn't working. Wow. Maybe when you arrived and had to go to the bathroom, but after that, you just looked cute. Cute, huh? So, why do it? Bikers are supposed to be scary, right? Rebels that cause the trouble and ride free from society's ties. If we applied that brand of logic here, I should be wearing a third of my clothes and lighting drinks on fire. I guess. You can do whatever you want and dress however you want. It's just, you look like you're trying so hard. Like you don't really enjoy that. It's not a lie, huh? He says you can't dress as a biker and still be a nice kid. Yeah, but the other bikers. Sound like something someone in high school would say. Ugh. It's just advice. Don't take it too personally. No, you're right. You don't have to be that way. Unless you want. Unless you want to. I ain't stopping you there. Yeah, but I don't. It's tiring, and I don't feel good. If you want, you can try to stay quiet. You're pretty intimidating when you did that. I see. We have another drink, or you have too many already? I can handle another one. Get me a fringe weaver. Sure. Fringe weaver. Aged and mixed. Fringe weaver. Here. Yep, that's the one. Say, that the guy over there. Go. What's up with him? Are you dating him? No. Is he saying anyone? No, as far as I know. Do you think he, No, never mind. I never said nothing. Thank you for everything. Come again. Ah, Gil, you heartbreaking fuckboy. Eh, what? Nothing. I'll be taking my break now, Gil. Alright, be careful. Like halfway through all my saves. Oh, it didn't sound like shit today. That's a new one. Huh. Alright, back to business. Back. Any luck? I managed to give out some flyers, but most people were distracted by the dog. I had to tell them to go to the Rad Shiba bar to get their attention. Oh. Anyway, back to my office. You stay here. Fine. The door opens and the crowd goes wild when they say, "Ah! Dog!" Sup, little girl? What are you doing in a bar? Honey, some help here? Hey, dog, I heard cats in the alley. Really? I'll check them out. Wow, you really are bad with dogs, huh? Did I make it too obvious? Why though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. Hey. I think it's because I got the trade at random. When AIs are created, they're given fares or tastes completely at random. I just happen to get stuck with a few dogs and chinchillas. Chinchillas are extinct, though. Thank God. What will you have? Well, it's that time of the month, so I'll have a bleeding Jane. Coming right, up. Huh. Is that... robot? Do that? Interesting. That time of the month, do Lilum menstruate? Yes. Oil. No, silly, we don't. There are a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. Then what time of the month is it? The time when I feel like drinking a bleeding gin. God fucking damn it. So, how's business? You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Although, it's also the season with the most competition. I know you had competition. Of course I do, with humans and Lilum. Half of them got a sexy Santa dress, and that's not fair. They're sold out. I wanted one too. But maybe it's better that way. How so? The other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show lots of skin. It scares off lots of people. I learned that the best way to maintain regulars is to just dress normally. Really? If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until reaching the room. Hell, some even invite me to a dinner or a movie before anything else. Although, I must say it's a bit hard to get the clients in the first place. They can't tell what I do at a glance. And the first time they see me after a call, they think I'm making a prank. I'm just making a prank or something. Never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you only serve humans or do you serve Lilum too? Humans only. Well, I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%? Human from the neck up. I can make exceptions. For females, it's not so strict though. Yeah. Why? You know, some of them might be interested. No, just curious. Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Give me a blue fairy, a big one, would you? Alright. Big blue fairy for the little pink-haired pixie. And let's get her absolutely wasted. Aged and mixed. Here you go. I wonder if anyone's seen fairies after a couple of days. Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. He thought he saw one, but he was just dizzy. What he'd seen was his puke. Oh. You know, earlier today there was a mega Christmas spirit around here. What about it? That I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing in particular, just a funny story. I have a funny story myself. It's the Mega Santa prank. The what? It's a prank I pull every year. First, I pick a mall, wait for a day with lots of people. Then I go to Santa's lap. When he asks what I want, I say the most innocent tone that I can muster. I want you to make... I want you to make me a woman. Sometimes they try to cover it up.
The Lilo wants to be a human.
It's them I say, no, I want you. After that I say, well, at the very least I want a dildo. Big pink, or a very,
Fucking what the fuck?
sometimes I spice stuff. Instead of cucumbers, I ask for a pony and a crane to lift him. I once thought about screaming, but I remembered it was a prank. I don't want to ruin the guy's life.
Consider it.
Although I did get a client that way. Became a regular soon after.
Huh.
But yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that it's always me.
Oh yeah. How old are you?
Old enough for anything you want.
Numbers. I need numbers.
Are you really asking a girl her age that way? Okay then, tell me your age first.
27.
No fair, you didn't get fidgety or anything like that. Wait, I'll tell you. My model's designed to look between 10 to 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24.
How long since you've been deployed?
That's a secret I'll keep with me.
Fair enough.
I expected you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age, though. Why didn't you?
With how dangerous everything's been lately, every year you get matters. Getting old isn't a curse. It's an achievement.
You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will.
Feel free to do so. You want anything else?
Let's see. Oh, Cobalt Velvet. It's been a while since I've tried one of those.
Alright. One, two, three. Bop. Cobalt Velvet.
Yeah, this is the one.
Do you like it?
I don't dislike it. I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey, honey, have you ever seen a...
Wow. What?
That Mega Santa that became a regular of mine once invited like 8 of his friends. They're funny because no one knows what to do. They think about using you too, but they don't want to touch the other guys. Oh, you should have thought about that before getting naked in front of each other. 8 guys, and in the end, only 2 got into him, all the others left. Even my regular left. I'll regret asking, but were all the other guys... Yep, they were Mega Santas that worked with him. Of course they were. I've been in many, but I still don't get the charm of... orgies like... What? I either remember that I got... or the alcohol's kicking in. Either way, I'm leaving. Bye, honey.
That girl has seen some shit. That is for sure. Now I can't see Mega Santas with the same eyes. Why don't you tell her that you missed her yesterday? Forgot about it.
I didn't find any cats.
Why not look again?
Good idea.
Oh, you're new. Huh? Another kid? Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school? That'd be a hassle. Oh god, maybe Alma was right. Right about what?
Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rapid thing. Before the whole massive transmission hack thing. At some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks.
And today there have been 2 kids already. How would bartending become a fad?
Like a cartoon?
Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol.
True. Excuse me, miss. This is no place for kids, so you should, Gail, she's staring too much and she's not saying anything. She's not ordering anything, she's not causing trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but alcohol's everywhere anyway. So what do you suggest? Let her be. Maybe she's just curious about the bar. She's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you. Yeah. Jill? How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out here with a beer? Right. Here. Thanks, and lower your guard a bit, please. Oh yeah, before I forget, the disposal unit comes on Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side? Alright, yeah. There's a bottle of Carmatrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. Thanks. Hey, miss. Yeah? Are you happy? Am I happy? That's a weird question. Not sad, I guess. Not jubilant, but... No, I mean, are you happy with your life? With your choices? Deep question. I mean, might have one or two regrets, but... I guess it could be worse. Regrets? Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see. Hey, Jill. Ah! Again? Aren't you a bit on edge? Maybe. What'd you want? Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day? I did. Why? I forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week, so I needed to take them out. Oh, let's see. Here. It's not like they see much action these days anyway. Chump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times. Why'd you throw it in someone's face while escaping? That only happened once, and the old lady started it. That old lady started it! Why does the arcade still use coins nowadays? Or physical money, when you get down to it. Well, the reason arcades still exist. Nostalgia. Maybe. Hey, miss. Yeah? Do you recognize me? Recognize you? I want to say I do, but, sorry. Really? You can't remember your own sister's face? Sister? Sorry, I don't have any sister. Not even a sister-in-law. No way. Gabby? Is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you've grown so much since I last saw you. How long has it been? 3 years. Right. So you know her? Yeah, she's actually my ex's sister. So how have you been doing? I actually had to transfer schools. I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admission tests. I'll be out of middle school next year. You've always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Have you thought about what you want to study in college? It was said you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple years to think about it. Well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe we'll need a sabbatical year. So, how's Lenore? Wait, who's Lenore? Her sister, she was my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat? Color me surprised. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. So how's Lenore doing? She's dead. Sorry, I don't think I heard right. My sister's dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. I came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gaffy, stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer a disease all alone while you were here. While you were all merry here, mixing drinks and chatting. Wait, Lenora was sick? Of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejection. It came for a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting her freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be Mary worth the life of my sister? Why are you lashing out at me like that? I infected her with the disease that killed her? No, but it's too much of a coincidence that she started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. It'd be no surprise if the fight played a key role in killing her. But that's just speculation. You can't expect... And all that because you wanted freedom? What kind of freedom is so enticing that makes you want to hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important? You cut all contact with us? Was freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my...
Shut up. I didn't kill your sister, for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with that nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first time I've even heard she was sick. What do you really know of what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your own youth slip through your fingers? Do you think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared. But I need to grab a hold of my life. But it has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot. I'll make sure that girl gets to wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief... I know. Come on, Joe. Let's take you home. Home sweet home. Hey, Joe, you want to grab something to eat? I'm not hungry. Want me to come in? Keep you company? I'm fine. I just need to be alone for a bit. Jill, you can tell me what you're feeling. It's okay. It's not okay. It's not. Come here, Jill. Come here. It feels like a part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick and I didn't know anything about it. Her sister came to deliver the news and she had nothing but animosity for me. Not only that, but I lashed out at her too. History fucking repeats itself. If I hadn't cowered back then and apologized. Maybe if I wasn't such a selfish little shit. Maybe... Thanks, boss. I needed this. Do you want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I need some time for myself. Some me time. Put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to you, or you feel anxious, call me. Yeah. Hey, 4. She's in your care, you hear? You know, remember to call me. I'll call you later to check on you nonetheless. Aww. Let me save, and then that's where we'll end things for today. Alright. Well, that was pretty good. Nice emotional beat to finish off with. Alright. Now, maybe let's raid someone. How many people do we have? Only 2.
No one's awake anyway. I'm tired. I think I'll just end it. Thank you for joining me. Sleep well, and good night.